Hey everybody. Um, I'm doing a video called I called it new wave analysis. Excuse me. This is I'm in this video. I'm mainly gonna be like talking about movies from the 1960s and 1970s. The whole what's it called? New wave, like new wave of European and American filmmaking. And I'm mainly talking about it from that period. I'm just looking at an outline right now. Some of the themes I notice in those movies, uh, three, if these count. The first one is exploration, like figuring out what you want to do and what it is you really want out of life. Um, and then the second one, rebellion. It's kind of an extension of exploration. It's like when you, excuse me, I'm just moving in my chair a little bit. Um, I want to just try to keep it. I want to try to stay still right now because I'm making a point. Rebellion is like to me the extension of exploration because when you start to figure out like who you are and what you really want out of life, then you start to take a good hard look inward and you start to look at the steps that are basically required to get there, and you don't get there without breaking the rules. You don't get there without testing waters, excuse me, I'm just drinking some coffee right now. And then in this, a lot of the stories, um well, for every like movie I watch from the 1960s and 1970s, like for example, because I haven't given any examples yet. Just my hair, it's a little bit of a mess. Movies like The Graduate, The Godfather, what else? Like Easy Rider, Midnight Cowboy. I know like a few others, but I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Like that's on the American side. And then on the new wave side, I mean on the sorry, not the new wave. And then on the European side, there's like, French, Italian, Swedish. Those are the countries where I've mainly seen like foreign movies. Those three countries: France, Italy, and Sweden. There's a couple of other countries like I've seen. I've only seen like one from Germany. Um, and I don't think I've seen any from any other countries. But I was getting to my point about like story. Like story in a lot of these is like in a lot of these movies is not actually that different because it all goes back to these themes. The first exploration, again, this is just for me. I'm um just giving my thoughts out right now. The first theme for me was exploration, like figuring out the process of figuring out who you are and what you want out of life. The second was rebellion, so taking the steps that you want to get there, and sometimes those are hard steps. One thing I notice in a lot of these movies is it's not just entertainment value, like especially for new wave movies. I'm talking about new wave in specifically, not blockbusters. Even though blockbusters, it's like the same thing, entertainment value. But I was gonna make a point about that. The second point I was making with like rebellion, a lot of what makes these movies entertaining is that rebellion. It's like that, and then it goes to my the third theme I was picking, free spirit. I don't know if I said that one before. Yeah, free spirit. That's like the extension of rebellion. Because when you have successful rebellion, that's when the spirit cries out, you know? It's like, I'm free, you know? Like, it's not like what's next. It's not like what just happened. It's like you figured something out. It's just like something clicked. The point I was making about entertainment value in a lot of these movies, and I get this from new wave, not just like, because I know, like, blockbusters are the most popular type of movies, but there's something like specific about the new wave of filmmaking that just like it really hits something in me. It's like these movies. It's like if a blockbuster is a gut punch to your heart. I'm kind of improvising it right now. If like a blockbuster is a gut punch to your heart, then for me, like, new waves type movies are like a gut punch to the head. Like, blockbusters make you feel, but like those new wave movies really make you think. Um, but I was going back to entertainment value. It's like the rebellion, the free spirit. It's a lot of what makes these movies popular, like new wave and blockbuster. Um, I could like shout out any example, like, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. And the funny thing is, like, Star Wars, like, I didn't even know this about Star Wars because I was just gonna talk specifically about um like the new wave. But just to go to blockbusters for a minute, Star Wars is based on an old Japanese movie called The Hidden Fortress from I don't know if I'm gonna say this name right, Akira Kurosawa. Oh, I'm sorry, Japan. Japan was the fourth country I was thinking of. So there was France, one, Italy, two, Sweden, three, and Japan, four. I've seen some movies from Japan. Not that many, but I've seen a few. I know Japan also ties into like the new wave of filmmaking, just I think in a different way, because Japan is in Asia. Those other three countries are in Europe, so I'm sure like the politics is different. The way they make the movies. But just to go back to like a few examples, I'm sorry. I have some. If you see anything in the background, these are some movie posters I have up. I I'm just gonna drink some water for a minute. I got The Godfather right there. I got Back to the Future. Indiana Jones is right, and I got some. Yeah, I got Terminator. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's like a more recent example. I put up some classic type stuff on my walls. More older stuff, less new. But I got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood right a little down right there. Shout out Quentin Tarantino. But that's pretty much it for my video. This is kind of turned into a video essay, but I'm literally just gonna post this as a visual. Try to rework it. Probably do it as a video essay at some point. But it's good practice. It's good practice. But that's basically it right now. I just made an outline. I didn't really decide how long this was gonna be. I think around, yeah, 9-10 minutes is pretty good. But that's pretty much it. I made this about, if anybody sees this, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anybody that sees this, comment down. You know, like, what are some of your favorite movies in general? Like, what are some of your favorite movies in general? Um, I'm kind of thinking mainly of like new wave types, like new wave stuff. Yeah, like new wave stuff, blockbusters. I mean, too. But I made this movie specific. I mean, sorry, not movie. I made this video specifically about the new wave movies. So if you want to comment anything about like new wave stuff or anything you know, I'd appreciate it. I was drinking some coffee. But that's basically it. I said that like 3 times now. um, till I post another video, which is probably going to be pretty soon. But take care, everybody out there. Stay strong. Stay blessed. Have a good one.